Charlie bit me.
Cut to 2021. Charlie and Harry have grown up and are about to embark on a new journey of their viral video. The two brothers plan to auction their viral video as an NFT. What's that? NFTs are numbers for digital artwork, digital asset. People like these. Vignesh Sundaresan, also known as Metakovan. Don't go by his casual looks. Mr. Sundaresan here is a blockchain entrepreneur. He recently paid $69.3 million for digital artworks in the form of NFTs.
If you didn't hear it, he recently paid $69.3 million for NFT, right? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. 69.3 million. Thank you so much for confirming. 69.3 million for an NFT. That's crazy. I mean, that's crazy money. That's crazy money.
What's his source of wealth? His computer.
My idea is to build this industry because I think if this NFT industry is successful, that means it will open up this whole new world for a lot more artists and a lot more collectors. And I think the world will be a better place, right? So that's my intention.
So how big is the...
So this video, by the way, was sold for, well, please don't practice your NFT skills on the screen. Yeah, I'll be really, because yeah, I'm sure by mistake that was. So anyway, so this video was basically sold as an NFT for 500,000 pounds, right? Which means 5 CR Indian rupees, because 1 pound is equal to 105 rupees, right? This is the value of an NFT, right? It's simply amazing. It's simply crazy. But believe me, the best part is that anyone, I think Clive was talking to somebody who's just 16 years old, right? So even someone who is at 8 or 10 years old also can create an NFT, and you never know, start making money. So congratulations to all of you. I'm really happy that all 30 people who have been today, they know the power of NFT, and that's the reason why you're part of today's workshop. It's really wonderful to have you all, right? So let's start the workshop. The NFT trading volume, if I talk about right now, this was a trading volume last year when we did our first workshop with BitClass. This was in the month of March 2021. Yeah, and we do regular workshops with BitClass, and 340 million. And right now, the value of NFTs has been more than $45 million. So you can see the amount, how basically amount has grown from 340 million to $45 billion. How it's grown. More and more people are getting into this NFT word. NFT, what I personally like is that this is free from the the noise in cryptocurrency. I mean, there's a lot of noise in cryptocurrency, regulation, up and down, buying and selling, all those things, Ukraine, Russia. But NFT is, it's your baby. NFT is something which you can create. But before that, it's very important that you understand what are NFTs. 2021, the Collins Dictionary declared NFT as a word of the year, right? As the word of the year, right? This is simply how it basically started last year. And what are NFTs? NFT stands for non-fungible tokens. What is fungible? Fungible is, suppose I have a 100 rupee note and Clive also has a 100 rupee note. I give 100.
Sir, I think you're stuck. Oh, I think it's only for me or it's for everyone here.
Everyone.
All right, I think some network issues, guys. Just a second, we'll sort it out. Okay, cool. Got it. Yes, I understand, guys. Just a second, let me check. I think sir is reconnecting again. Just a second. Yeah, well.
Sir will join back again, Clive.
Yes, Medya. All right. So yes, guys, I could see few new names here. Welcome to the workshop of NFTs and metaverse. Right, I could see a few new names here. Good to have you here. Yes. Okay. And also, guys, any doubts if you have while the class is going on, you can just quickly put up in a chat box. We'll be answering that before we end up the session, right? Or else you can note it down, and later in the end, we can have a small question and answer session. If that works, it's good. Or else you can put up in a chat box. We'll answer it once once sir is done with his explanation.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible. That's
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, great. All right, I'm just sharing my screen again. I'm sorry for that. I was expecting these things to happen.
No, sir, that's fine. Yeah.
Actually, when you're in a new place, that happens. The net is a big challenge. Anyway, so I think I was giving example of 100 rupees, right? That's something which you were able to follow.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
exactly. We're talking about that.
Yeah, so if you exchange it, say 100 rupees, so it's the same thing. Then I gave example of, suppose we are traveling by air, right? And I have the aisle seat and you have the window seat. So that's something which cannot be exchanged, right? Are we good till there? So something which cannot be exchanged, that is something which is non-fungible, right? For example, these things which you see over here, the Nyan cat. Every cat, you can say it was unique. It was something special, right? Car, for example, it could be something special. It could be something unique, right? So something which perhaps you only have. Maybe you're very proud of that. Maybe your ownership of something. Maybe what you do. So maybe what I would request, I mean, on the chat box, yeah, if you could put, if all of you could put, what do you think? Just give it a thought. Let's take a 1 minute or 2 minute break if you want. What do you think? You have something unique. Could be something special. You know, I mean, okay, I'll give examples first. For example, let me hold on. Something which is unique, something which is scarce, which is something which is indivisible, and it could be an artwork, it could be a virtual item, it could be a music, it could be collectible, it could be a tokenized real world asset, not DNA. How are you going to promote your DNA on the NFT, right? Virtual land could be video footage of iconic sporting moment. What else can be unique? I mean, what do you think could be 4D? So, I mean, is this something, Abhijit, you have? I mean, you do you work on virtual world? I have MS Dhoni autograph. All right, that's good. Many other people also be having that, right? Pokemon cards. Okay, if in case they are unique, yes. Anything else? Vedant says saying Pokemon cards. Come on, guys. Here, I'm just thinking out. Okay, I'm not saying immediately shoot your ideas. 3D models, wonderful, Sparsh. That's really good. That's really good. So you have 3D models made by you. You're a 3D artist. Oh, and we have another. So we have a competitor already. Yeah. So creative sky textures, Abhishek. Okay, that's wonderful. Please carry on. I mean, I would love to hear each one of you. Portrait photo of Mona Lisa, something which which belongs to you. I mean, portrait photo. I mean, I'm sure others might also be having of that, right? I know you're happy with that. That you're proud of that. You have the Mona Lisa's photo, tourist spot photo. Well, again, yes, this can also be NFT if you the way you have taken. Like I have one student. She is based in Texas. She takes photographs of birds every day. So for the last 300 days, she's taking photographs, and she believes the photograph which she has, they're amazing. Different types of 3D nails, digital art made by me. Okay, my old days photo. Well, if you become popular, I hope you're already popular. I mean, if you become more popular in your life, then I'm sure those old days photo will be NFTs. Yeah. Again, Neha, tourist spots photos, how you captured them. So maybe in case you've captured them in a very unique way. Some people, they take the photographs in a very special way. Maybe that could again be something, right? And when are you taking your photographs? Photographs of unexplored photographs. Well, okay, that's interesting. Samvita. Okay, anybody else? Anyone else? Okay, so I guess you got the idea. So we have photographs. Anybody in artwork? Anybody artwork or physical art? You might be knowing something. Collection of selfie also probably maybe. I mean, I think there was this person who's got an NFT. For the last every year, he is taking his selfie. So he has a collage of his photographs. I think for the last 10 or 12 or 15 years, regularly taken a selfie. So how he has grown up, something like that. Old currency. That's it. That's a good one. I mean, you have some unique currencies which others may not be having. How about promoting them? So what the idea of NFT, what you need to understand is something which you are monetizing, right? So far, you are an artist, right? So far, you had the photographs. So far, you had a game. So far, you were just playing games. So far, you only had some articles. So far, you were only collecting coins. But now, if you get the chance to monetize that, how does that sound? Yeah. So that's the idea of, being part of today's class, being part of today's workshop. Yeah. You are monetizing. I mean, suppose you cook very good food. I'm not saying that. I mean, that's something real. You have a unique recipe, right? You may have a unique recipe, and you want to promote that recipe even as an NFT. Even that's possible. Postal collection camps, again, a good one, right? So, point is, these are some things which you can create, learn, understand. enter the world of NFTs. So I'll just, so thank you so much, which you have, I'm really happy to see your interest and maybe what can bring you to this table. I'm really happy to see that. And now let me just continue on the presentation. Great, so we have wonderful ideas. NFTs are unique. So I'm sure you know most of the things which you've shared, they are unique. They are digital items with blockchain managed ownership, right? They indicate one of its kind. It can't be substituted with anything else. One of its kind that cannot be substituted with anything else. NFT user cases could be identity, certification, collectibles like baseball cards, Pokemon cards, like something someone was mentioning. Physical assets can also be there, ticket and coupons, anything which can be basically traded, anything that can be authenticated. NFTs, they enable trustless. Trustless means people don't know each other, but they can trust each other. They can do the transaction. Like today we are 30 plus people. Many of us don't know each other, right? I know there's some couple of friends over here, Clive was mentioning, but most of us, we don't know each other, right? But still we are doing a transaction. We are learning something together. So that is something which is trustless, right? So trustless verifiability of uniqueness and authenticity. Unique, authentic, only you have it. Only you have it because you have created that. Okay. Well, even this was an NFT. Jack Dorsey's first tweet for NFT, $2.5 million. The dapper photographs. So if you like taking photographs, who knows, you take, if you take a rare photograph, something special. This is huge thing, slam dunk, right? And they made lots of money, huge photographs, huge trader cards. First SMS, reading Merry Christmas, sold as an NFT for $120,000. First SMS, right? This was a signal, the first NFT that was basically sold at that point of time. So non-fungible tokens are something unique and unstoppable. So if you are unique, if you are unstoppable, then this is the right place to be. This is the right place to make money. And even if you're 16 years old or less or more, it's something which can explode. Forget about Ukraine, forget about Russia, forget about Ethereum, forget about Bitcoin. This is a different ball game altogether. This is a different ball game altogether, right? It brings peace rather than war, rather than conflict, rather than banning and all that. This is something which is totally a different ball game altogether. And this is where the world is moving into. The world is moving into metaverse. The world is moving into NFTs. Properties are being sold as NFTs. That is how basically my experience. Been more than 6 years, I have sold properties, physical properties, not NFT properties, physical properties using cryptocurrency. So that's how I got into cryptocurrency. We were selling properties in Thailand, even India to some extent. And next month, we are also doing collaborating with properties in Dubai. But Dubai, now there is more interest in terms of metaverse. There are people who have shopping malls and they want to make that shopping mall as a metaverse culture. Unique and unstoppable. So if you are unique and unstoppable, then this is something which can suit you also. All right. So maybe, are you unique and unstoppable? What is metaverse? Don't worry, we'll be calculating that. We'll be doing that. Do you think you are unique and unstoppable? Yes or no? Anyone in the chat box? Yeah, okay. 1, 2. Others? Not unique? I thought somebody's DNA was special, right? Great, thank you so much. Yeah, so you all are unique and unstoppable. It's about finding what is that unique and unstoppability, right? It's finding what is unique and unstoppable and making that basically work. All right, great. Thank you. What is blockchain technology? Blockchain technology is storing the transaction records in a block. Storing the transaction records in a block. The block gets linked with a chain. So blockchain is nothing but a chain of blocks. So any transaction, like today on Sunday at 9 o'clock India time, we all are meeting. We all are talking about NFTs. So maybe like Clive saying that maybe you could think about joining a master course, or maybe you think about doing it on your own, whatever, it's your call. But you are making one transaction linked to another transaction. So every transaction is part of a block, and one block is linked to another block, and that basically creates the blockchain. So blockchain is nothing but a chain of blocks where the records are stored. They are stored on a timestamp basis. You can't change them, you can't alter them. They're completely transparent. No government authority, no bank, no middleman controls them. So they are decentralized and you cannot change them because they are immutable. Transparency, decentralization, immutability. These three are the pillars that make blockchain work. I repeat, transparency, decentralization, and immutability. These three are the pillars that basically make blockchain work. And on the blockchain only, we store the record, right? We store the record. It's not like you see over here. I took a screenshot of your NFT, so I own it now. It doesn't happen that way, right? So you can use that way, every JPEG can become an NFT, right? That's not the way NFTs basically work, right? So NFTs, they use the same blockchain technology that powers Bitcoin, right? The difference is they are not interchangeable. They are unique, right? Something that establishes a certification of authenticity. You buy a property. What's the proof that property is yours? That is a title deed. The title deed, the document that certifies, that shows that you are the registered, the bona fide owner of that property. The same way the blockchain is a certification of authenticity that cannot be altered, that cannot be changed, that cannot be erased because it is immutable, right? The same thing which basically blockchain does, right? Ethereum is one of the top cryptocurrencies which has been into NFTs big time. There's something called ERC20 tokens. ERC20 tokens are tokens which are just like each other. Like, for example, there's a token called Aave. Aave is basically used for finance, lending, for example. So all Aave tokens, whether I have it, you have it, anybody has it, they are same. They are alike. Tokens which are created on the Ethereum blockchain, which are same to each other, right? So they are ERC20 tokens, Aave, Compound, SushiSwap, Uniswap, Pancake. There are lots of tokens, right? They are ERC20 tokens, not Pancake. I'm sorry, Pancake is on Binance. These are ERC20 tokens. Now, tokens which are cannot be replaced, which are unique in its own way, they are known as ERC721. So ERC721 is something, a primary standard. It is something which is unique. It is something for every NFT. There is a separate there's a separate ERC standard. Even if you see a game or an avatar, or you suppose you are playing in a game and there's an avatar who's having a shield in their hand, who's wearing clothes, wearing armor, wearing helmet. That helmet will have a separate smart contract, right? The armor, the sword, the anklets, suppose holding a mace, whatever they're having, each of those items will be a separate contract. So it cannot be clubbed together. So ERC721 is a smart contract for each of those items which you are promoting on the NFT. So each of those items are unique. So it's not just one gaming avatar. That gaming avatar, all the parts of that gaming avatar, that basically becomes collection of non-fungible tokens. And ERC1155 is a combination of fungible tokens and non-fungible tokens. So for example, you're playing a game. In that game, there could be something which is standard. In that game, there could be something which is non-standard. So ERC1155 is a combination of fungible and non-fungible tokens. This is how NFT started. The NFT started with the colored coins way back in 2012, its origins. And what determines the value of NFT? This is something very important. So tomorrow, in case you are promoting your NFTs, the important thing is the demand. Why will people buy your NFT? Why are they willing to invest in your NFT, right? And how many NFTs you are making? How much scarce is it? How are you promoting it, right? Who is the past owner of your NFTs? How are you presenting? Are you also going to give something physical, or everything is going to be on the blockchain? So your marketing, basically, your scarcity, the utility, how you create that, and how quickly the person can buy or sell on the secondary market. These are the important things that determine the NFT value. And this is the NFT ecosystem. The creator, the person who made it, the person who wants recognition, maybe many of you who are giving ideas what you can make an NFT, the recognition part. Then the investor who is looking for resale. Each time the NFT is sold, you're making money. As long as you're flipping. So as long as the flipping is going and going and going, you're making money. Consumer, who's looking for these artist pass, who's basically looking into the buying part, who's looking into investing part. So the creator, the crypto investor, and the consumer. This is the ecosystem which you need to work upon. Are you the creator? Are you the investor? Are you the consumer? So those who join our courses are not those who only join because they want to create their NFTs. They're people who want to learn how to invest into NFTs. They want to make big money, right? How to choose the right NFTs as an investor. Then there are people who want to do just trading, how to do trading of NFTs, how to basically follow the signs, the technical charts, and things like that. So all different ways you can get into NFTs. Twitter launches NFT picture profile verification. Let's check it out. This is introducing NFT profile pictures. So can you hear it? Is the music audible? Oh, okay, thank you. So Twitter, getting big time into NFTs, helping promoting NFTs, YouTube, exploring NFT features for creators, right? So NFTs are something which can be traded, something that can be invested, something on which a program can be made, something which is liquid, something which is again immutable. It's something huge, and the scope is simply widening every day. And these are the most expensive NFTs, the everyday NFTs from 69 million, which was bought by Metakova, which you saw in the video. The most expensive NFTs you can see on the screen right now, from everydays to CryptoPunk to the first tweet, X Infinity, Meta Rift, and the CryptoPunks once again. Is how the NFTs work. And talking about India, I think I've already covered this. This is the man whose painting was bought by Metakovan for 69.3 million. And the person who made this is known as Beeple. The auction fetched 69.3 million, 5,000 digital images in one go. It's crazy, but that is something which is only possible in NFTs. And in India, we have the WazirX exchange, which I think Medya will be showing some websites, including the WazirX website on NFTs. Key NFT creators have been no less than Amitabh Bachchan, VVS Lakshman, Zahir Pant, Rishabh Pant. They are the leading people who have been into as NFT creators. Then Socios.com, then Cricket India teams, the Chili's, which is again an NFT. It's promoting sports tech fan engagement, and they have done partnership with 3 IPL franchises: the Royal Challengers Bangalore, the Punjab Kings, and the Kolkata Knight Riders. It's all happening. Some famous NFTs: Colored Coins, Crypto Counterparty. I'm going to talk about CryptoKitties. Here we go. Unique CryptoKitties, 50,000 one of them. Each one of them is rare, right? Something which is basically that makes NFTs work, right? So unique characters, 50,000, each one of them is different from each other. And then there are kittens also, right? That is something which is basically happening in the world of NFTs. Just a second, please. So these are some more NFTs which you can just check. And yes, they are liquid. It's very easy to buy and sell NFTs if you know the platforms on which you can buy and sell NFTs. All right. So CryptoKitties, like I said, genes, the father, the mother, the generation, all those things based on the ERC 721, they're unique. So why I'm showing you this idea, to make your ideas running, how you can think, how you can create, how you can make it special, right? Look at it: birth time, the birthday, yeah, the matron, the sire, the generation. That's how CryptoKitties. It's a crazy. One of the most popular ones. Another one is CryptoPunks. There are only 10,000 CryptoPunks, right? And there was a time when these punks, they were available for free. They were given as a gift as an NFT, and now one CryptoPunk is not less than $100,000 worth of Ethereum. Not less than $100,000 worth of Ethereum. So what are these characters? Do you think you'll pay $100,000 for them? Well, I won't put that on the chat box, right? But look at a single buyer's purchase 1 million on CryptoPunks collectibles. 34 CryptoPunks were purchased for 557 Ethereum. So these are the 10,000 basically. I think the different the CryptoPunks, each of them, and there are some which are not available for sale also. I think the ones which have the red shadow in behind, they're not available for sale also. So this is how this is catching up. CryptoPunk NFT sells for 11.8 million at Sotheby's, right? Then Yuga Labs Yuga Labs, they have been very famous. They were able to work on a concept which is amazing, and that concept was people who didn't. I mean, people. I mean, do you all know when did Bitcoin start? Bitcoin started in 2009, right? And when people first invested in Bitcoin from 2011 to 2013, they were made fun of. People said they're crazy. Why are you investing? I mean, today, for example, Bitcoin is $40,000. In February 2011, the value of Bitcoin was only $1. In 2011 February, the value of Bitcoin was just $1, and today it's almost $40,000. So, but those who were investing in Bitcoin at that point of time, in 2009, 2010, 2011, they were made fun of. They were ridiculed. They were saying that these guys are crazy, right? In fact, there was a name. Yeah, in fact, there was a name which was given to them, right? There was a name which was given to them. So, do you guys know what name was given to those people? Any idea? People who were investing into cryptocurrency from 2009 2011, I mean, they were made fun of. Do you have any idea what name was that? Can you just guess on the chat box? It's an English name, don't put any other. Yes, that's right. They were Kushika, you're absolutely right. They were known as apes, and because of these apes, Yuga Labs, they created the most famous apes ever as NFTs so far, and these apes were the Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? Amazing. And these have attracted people like Steph Curry, Post Malone, Jimmy Fallon. It's the race. So they're cool. Yeah. Bored, depleted, demolished. Homo sapiens, right? Very proud investors who now they say they're part of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And even Eminem, which I'm sure you know, a very famous rapper, he bought the Ape Yacht Club for $452,000. So it's all happening in the world of NFTs. We have more, and we have more, and we have more, right? So CryptoPunks and Bored Apes, they have been the most famous NFTs recently, and they've grown like anything in the recent past, right? Then, well, if you're 16 years old, that's wonderful. Even at the age of 12-year-old, NFT Weird Whales, he created some different styles of whales. I'm sorry, I don't recollect how many types of whales he made. I think it was less than 1,000, and he was able to earn $250,000 simply by flipping. Flipping means that suppose I buy an NFT, right? Then I buy that NFT, then Clive buys from me, Medya buys from Clive, and so on. So that's called flipping. On each flipping, he's earning 5%. That's a royalty. So that's a passive income, right? So you just have to create the NFT, promote the right way, create a scarcity, push the demand, focus and on the right platform. There's so many platforms, but suppose you're promoting the wrong platform. Maybe your NFT deserves much more, but you're promoting on a platform which maybe doesn't give importance to what you're doing. So which platform you're promoting your NFT? All those things basically matter. And this guy, this little boy, he's earning amazingly because he ticked all the right boxes. And now that NFT is being flipped and is earning and earning and is earning, right? It's all about having the right start. It's all about having the right start. It's all about having the right community to begin with. And then it comes to minting an NFT. How do you create an NFT? If I talk about minting an NFT, I think there's so many ways of minting an NFT. You can use a platform like Third Web. You could write down the smart contract yourself. You can work on OpenSea. You can create a original authentication on a IPFS, which is one of the interplanetary file system. There are lots of ways by which you can do it. Again, that won't be the scope of today's class, but don't worry. We have Medya over here, and I would request Medya, who is an expert in NFTs, and she's helped many of our students to create NFTs. I would like her to take over. Medya, are you ready? Medya, I think you're on mute. Maybe you could unmute yourself. Okay, I'll just check with her. Just give me a minute, please. Medya will basically be going to cover how the basics of minting, and she should also be covering the marketplaces. Just a second. I'll just check with her.
Yes, sir.
Medya, in case you are on mute, in case you are trying to do so, just for that.
Hello, everyone.
Yes,
Hello.
Medha, we're waiting for you.
Oh, you okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So can you play the PPT from your end? The file isn't opening on my side.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Let me just check. Maybe till then you can tell them about minting while I search for the file.
So yes, so to start with, most of the people they think that minting is a difficult process and a lot of gas fees is required and stuff if you are starting your own project and everything. But once you get the hang of, hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you're audible. So Shoaib, you can do one thing. Audio issues.
Is it clear now? Sorry, I think it's the AirPods.
I think no, maybe actually your voice now. It's kind of breaking kind. It's not clear. It's
Okay.
clear, but yeah, it's not that clear. I mean, we can hear you, but it's not that clear. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just rejoin. Okay.
Yeah, works.
Sorry.
All right.
Okay, while Medha is joining, let's understand the basics part once again. We've already covered the token standards. Token standards are the ERC 721 standard. That's the token standard which is used on Ethereum for creating the non-fungible tokens. ERC 20, ERC 721. Electricity consumption is something which is you need to take into account. Which when you're talking about, these are the NFT user cases which you can see over here. Like NFTs, real world assets, Sorare, fantasy. Are you there, Midya?
Yes, sir. Am I audible and visible?
I think it's much better now. Yeah, please go on.
Yes. So we start with the NFT use cases. So it's not that NFT industry is new or something like that. NFTs were back then in 2017 also, but people that time there was not a lot of money pouring in, and people that time thought it's a bubble and it will just vanish over 6 months in that period. But last year we saw a lot of money pouring into the NFT space and NFTs growing. Like me and Manish sir, we started with the NFT course last year March, and we got a very amazing response from all our students. We have helped students to mint projects, how to they can make their own project and sell it across in the market in case you want to manage some other people's project, etc. So we started that and we have been getting huge responses. So if you all I know some of you are very new to cryptos, and some of you might be in the crypto space since a long time, since a year, 2 3 years maybe. So you must know that the alt season didn't come this time, but what happened was that the money flew from the alts to the NFT space. Right now, even if the crypto market is going down and everything, but the NFT market, there is a lot of uh, there's a lot of money pouring into the NFT space, and the projects are showing good returns even if the Bitcoin is falling and stuff. So coming to the NFT use cases, NFTs are no longer some JPEG images. Twitter has allowed this blockchain file. Sorry, just a minute. Hello.
Yes, Vidya. It's audible.
Yes. So then a lot of people are attaching .eth to their Twitter handles. Like Puma did it few days back, and a lot of big artists are also into the NFT space. So coming to the places, the top spaces which where a lot of volume of NFTs are being traded and a lot of people are minting NFTs there. So OpenSea is the topmost marketplace for NFTs, but just last week, OpenSea had a fraud, and the millions were wiped off the OpenSea network. A lot of NFTs were stolen from there. So OpenSea has been facing backlash. Then the other network place is super rare, and then comes Rarible. There's another NFT marketplace that's not in the PPT. It looks rare. It is a new NFT marketplace, and a lot of art. It is rewarding the artists well. The gas fees is also low there, and I think the Lux token and the Lux marketplace will be doing good in the next next quarter probably. It has just started. So yes. So wallets and MetaMask. So you need to understand that wallets play a very, very big role when you are either buying an NFT or minting an NFT. Wallets can be of two categories, hot and cold. So I know you must be not aware of the fact that what is a hot wallet and what is a cold wallet. So hot wallet is something that which is attached online, wherein you can online access the wallet. But cold wallets are more secure, and they are like hardware wallets. Nano ledger comes. That is also the one of the highest selling hot wallets, that cold wallets that's there in the market. And so why do we need MetaMask? So there are other wallets as well in the NFT space to hello.
Yes,
Hello?
Smita, you're audible.
Yeah. So there's some network issues. So yes, so NFT. So in order to interact with the NFT space, in order to make transaction the NFT space on the marketplace, either to buy an NFT or sell an NFT, so you need a MetaMask wallet. There are other wallets that are available. Exodus wallet is there, Trust wallet is there, but I basically use the MetaMask wallet, and it is more secure and it's more trustworthy. You don't need to so once you create your MetaMask and attach it to the browser, you'll be getting a seed phase. So seed phase, you need to write it down on a piece of paper and store it at a safe place. Don't take screenshots. Don't save it on your phone, because you will be risking out your MetaMask wallet. So coming to the interplanetary file system. Coming on to the interplanetary file system. So IPFS is interplanetary file system. So if you are selling your NFT, hello.
Yes, Smita, you're audible.
Yeah. So IPFS comes for interplanetary file system. Why this is important, and you should pay attention to the interplanetary file system, is because once you're selling your NFT, okay, so you create an ad. So that is where the user comes into play and buys your NFT. So the user needs to be the owner of the file. So how does the user access the file? Then comes the interplanetary file system into use, wherein your file is stored at an interplanetary file system. We use Pinata to store our NFTs into that. And once you save your interplanetary once you save your files into the interplanetary file system, the person who is buying the NFT through the marketplace, they get an access. So how files are how interplanetary file system is better than Google Drive, as Google Drive is not that consistent. Sometimes you're not able to access the file. Like right now, I was trying to access the PPT. It was working fine in the afternoon, but right now when I was trying to access it, the access wasn't happening, because there's a lot of pressure on the network. It's not decentralized and stuff. But interplanetary file system has comparatively better response, as CID is there. Each file has a unique content identification digit which is there, and by that CID number or the hash, the interplanetary file system accesses the file and gives it to the user who has bought the NFT, whether it's a music NFT, movie NFT, or a picture NFT, anything could be an NFT. So coming to minting an NFT, so what are the prerequisites? Most of the people, they don't enter the minting the phase of the NFT because they don't have the knowledge. They don't know where to begin with, how to start with. So these are the things that you'll be needing to mint an NFT: a computer, of course, the internet connection. Now coming to the browser. As far as the browser is concerned, I use Firefox or Brave browser. So Brave browser is backed by the token, that is the BAT token, basic attention token, and it is very secure compared to the other browsers. It has encryptions and all of these things. And if you use Brave browser more, you'll be getting free BAT tokens. So this is an advantage of using the Brave browser. Coming again, MetaMask wallet is required. Then some test ether on the Ringbe network. So people think that if they have to mint an NFT, they'll be needing to spend $150 or $300 and stuff like that. But you can just check your project how much NFT is required to the through running a test on the Ringbe test network. Then you need a Pinata account. You need to create your Pinata account on the Pinata website. Once you have registered, you can keep your file there, the file which you want the buyer to have an access to. Then comes creativity. Being creative and having a USP is very important. There's this NFT that was sold, Beeple, that was sold for more than 64 or 69 million dollars, and it was because the person who bought it was Meta COVID, who bought the NFT because he thought that that Beeple NFT could show a tremendous growth, and he saw value in it. So you need to be very creative and understand and have USP that other people sees value in your project or the NFT which you are planning to mint. And one more thing that is very important if you are minting your own NFTs. What is important is that your NFT should have a utility, because a lot of scams have been happening in the NFT space. So people are looking for legitimate projects, and they are looking for projects which hold utility. There are people who are masters of the crypto space, so they have their own NFTs, and what they do is that if you buy their NFT for 0.01 ether, they would give you an access to the coins or their portfolio which they'll be buying throughout the year. So these are the screenshots that are attached here in the PPT, which shows that how you can start with the minting process and everything. We would be further in the workshops, we'd be covering how you can mint your own NFT. But it's not a rocket science. It's very easy once you get the hang of it. So yes, that's all about the minting process. Nisha, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yes, sir. So
I think we've covered this. Sorry.
yes.
Can you show the marketplaces, Jim?
Yes, so these are the marketplaces in the NFT space. OpenSea, OpenBazaar, Known's Origin, and Looks Rare isn't there because it's a new marketplace. But Zerex also came up with its marketplace, and a lot of Indian celebrities, they are getting into the NFT space and making good money. And Amitabh Bachchan, he also sold his poems, his dad's poems, Madhushala Ka, and he made good $1.1 million by selling those NFTs. So I'll just put all the links which are required on the which are necessary. I'll be just putting them in the chat box. So there is build NFT on Tron. So NFTs are unique for Tron. So Ether, the problem with minting an NFT on Ether is that the gas fees is too high. So a lot of other networks are getting onto the NFT space, like Solana is getting into the NFT space. Now Tron is also getting into the NFT space. Polygon, I don't know how many of you know or don't know. Then Polygon is project that is backed, and the team is Indian, and they have been giving good returns, and they are like one of the most trusted crypto projects in the market. So they are also coming with their own NFT space. So we'll be talking about metaverse. So Facebook also changed its name to Meta, and a lot of hype had been there, and a lot of people, the Meta tokens, they weren't doing really well last year when the bull run was there, March time. That time the NFT tokens weren't doing that well, and even the metaverse tokens. But after like last year end, in the last quarter, we saw that the NFT tokens and the metaverse tokens were doing really, really well. So yes. So metaverse is not another world. It's just a place in a different time. It's it's so difficult to explain that you can be at your own place but still be in a different place. That is what is the idea of the metaverse. A lot of brands are opening their stores in the metaverse. Then JP Morgan also opened its metaverse office. There are a lot of coins which are doing really well in the NFT space, like Mana, Decentraland. Like last year, we didn't think that this will be a very big thing. The NFT space would be a very big thing, but then people started buying virtual lands in the Decentraland. Snoop Dogg bought a house in the Decentraland. So,
what if you could own the virtual world? Create, develop, and trade without limits. Make genuine connections and earn real money. Decentraland, a fully immersive platform powered by the blockchain. Buy land. Design your experience. And transform the way people see the world. Purchase the first ever virtual real estate. Get started today.
Yeah, great. So that was Decentraland, Mana token, and Mana token is into virtual property, like Medya was saying, right? So why basically we're sharing you this example? This is something which you can trade also, and you can invest into. For example, I'll ask you a question in the chat box again. Last year, in the month of February or March, a plot of land, virtual plot, right, in Decentraland was $2,000, right? In 2 months, what do you think? I mean, if you know the answer, don't say that I don't know the answer in the chat box, right? What do you think was the price of that plot of land in just 2 months? It was $2,000, a plot of land on Decentraland. What do you think was the price in just 2 months? Any guesses in the chat box? Only if you have a guess. Only if you have a guess. 2 million. Okay, from 2,000 to 2 million in 2 months. Okay, so Rohit, you're pretty ambitious, I must say. 4,000. Okay, that's a bit conservative. Crypto, I mean, in terms of crypto, it's conservative. I mean, 2 months may double. It's obviously pretty good. Yeah. Okay, 100,000. All right. It was 175,000. 175,000. Okay, minimum, maximum. It was 175,000 just 2 months. And all the actual virtual plots on Decentraland, they were sold out. All sold out. And like Medya was saying, right from marriages, communities, New Year Eves, it was all happening. Crazy. And this is also one of our investments. I mean, we as a company also have invested into the Mana token. It's one of our first investments last year also, and this year also, the Decentraland token. It's simply amazing. And another one besides Decentraland is the Sandbox, right? And if I talk about Sandbox again, it's based upon NFTs, where you can develop your own things, you can mint them, you can commercialize, and the ecosystem is again very amazing. And this was one token which we had recommended in Diwali, and between Diwali and Christmas, it touched its all-time high. I think it touched on $8 or $9. So this is, I'm talking about the trading sense. So I think you might have missed it. There's a very popular game again in the NFT space, is Axie Infinity, right? And in this game, you can win SLP tokens, these tokens, and you can earn money. Now, if you see this chart, I'm sure me or you or all of us, we have played some games sometime in our life, right? But did we earn any money out of it? Maybe rarely. It was rare that we earned money. But people spend huge amounts in money on games, but they don't earn money. But gaming tokens like Axie Infinity, they've been the sources of livelihood. So what I would request, because of limited time, you go to the Google, search Axie Infinity Philippines. This has been the livelihood of people over there. People have lived, people have been able to make sure that their families are running because of Axie Infinity. Yes, by playing games and earning SLP tokens. So this NFT word, the metaverse word, this is providing employment opportunities. This is providing opportunities for those people who had lost their jobs, things which couldn't be done in COVID pandemic, maybe because the producers were not there, maybe because the content was not there, but because this was unique, these things basically worked, right? So this is what again Medya was saying, the sandbox metaverse gains 40% after Snoop Dogg, Warner Music partnerships. These are the partnerships, these are the collaborations that are happening in this world. Sandbox, I think right now is around 3 point something dollars, but it definitely has a lot of potential as a trader. So first we talk about the investing tokens like CryptoPunks, right? We talked about the whales, the weird whales, right? And now we're talking about the trading sense. And in between, you can mint your own NFTs. That is what basically we were covering. Meta poaches staff from Microsoft and Apple. Facebook poaching staff from Microsoft and Apple for their metaverse plans. Disney patents technology for the theme park metaverse, right? Then the point is, if you're having an NFT, right, suppose you are investing into NFT, do you want to be in, I'm sorry, do you want to be in this situation? Entering the NFT space, investing 10 rug pulls means the project simply vanished in 48 hours or 2 months, 3 months. The project, that's called a rug pull, right? 10 rugs or ape stolen. Ape stolen means, I mean, there was a hack like Medya was saying in OpenSea, it was facing some challenges right now. The portfolio, obviously, this is something which we don't want. So the idea is that when we are trading, when we are investing into NFTs, we must make sure that we stay like this, right? With the one on the top and not become like the one in the bottom. With NFTs, there can be something called evil apes. Let me just check out evil apes. Yeah, evolved apes. NFT creator evil apes disappear with 2.7 million. So suppose you want to be part of an NFT, you want to invest into NFT, you need to make sure that your investment is safe and secure. You put your money, you have the NFT, but the NFT gets stolen or the project simply disappears. Like in this case, this is actual evil ape. I mean, the name was evil ape and they actually proved themselves evil, I must say. All right. So something which we need to always be cautious of when we're into NFTs. Should we follow celebrities? Do you think we should follow celebrities on NFTs? Yes or no? If any celebrity is promoting an NFT, do you think it's a good idea to follow that NFT? What do you think? Yes or no? Would you like to follow an NFT or not? No? Okay. Vedant is saying no. Anyone saying yes? Spurs should love to follow an NFT. Yes, because it might raise the value. Okay. No, I'm talking in terms of investment. You have an NFT, you get somebody joining with you and promote your NFT, fine. Maybe even we can help you promote your NFTs. But will you want to invest into an NFT just because some superstar is promoting it? That's what I want to say. And Vedant is saying no. Maybe Vedant, why would you like to say, why would you want to say no? So maybe Vedant might have the answer. No, they get shares. Yes, it's all sponsored. That's very true. Even YouTube videos, which are on various projects, most of them are sponsored videos only, right? It may be a paid promo. Absolutely. Yeah. No guarantee. Correct. Right. So bang on. These are things which we need to be very careful. So when you're investing or buying into any cryptocurrency or NFT, you must make sure that you are buying it from the right place, the right person, and not simply because somebody is influencing the sale of that NFT. That is something which you need to take care of. But are NFTs there to stay for the long run? Well, people were doubtful in 2000 about internet. In 2000, people were doubtful about internet. Similarly, in 2010, people were doubtful of Bitcoin, that Bitcoin will stay till 2022, and it's going on, and it will go on and on. Countries are now adopting Bitcoin. But artists, if you're an artist, if you're a musician, if you love games, if you think that you have something unique, it's something which you can promote as an NFT, like Audius. 3 million active users, they help lift Audius to a new all-time high. Right? What is Audius? It's a music streaming platform. A music streaming platform, decentralized, no control. And people who were struggling because the film producers were not working, cinema halls were closing down, it was Audius which helped people to bring those into the limelight. So if you're unique, you have a beautiful voice, you love writing songs or poems, believe me, even that can be an NFT, right? Even that can be something special. Even that can be something unique if you know how to promote it. All right. So made millions as an NFT, right? So that's basically of NFTs. And now I think I will, I think Medya will be sharing some links, some websites which are going to be pretty useful. Before that, I would request Clive if you would like to take over for some time. And in the end, we'll be sharing some links which can work for you, and we'll also take questions also from you.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you so much. So guys, yes, I know you guys have learned so many things. I know like initially while I was asking the question, more of you were beginners and more of you were, intermediate. And also I could see most of them ask question. So like, sir, we'll answer the questions after I say, or we can answer
Yeah,
right
afterwards. Yeah, sure.
afterwards.
Please.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So guys, I just need everyone's attention because I'm going to speak something about the content like I spoke in the initially, like about the advanced session. So before that, I just want to ask everyone here, guys, how did you like the session till now? You can just quickly type in a chat box. Come on, I just need a reply from each and every one, guys. How did you like it? Amazing. Okay. So guys, I'm expecting heavy answers. Okay. I know it's a crazy knowledge what sir is teaching here, right? It's always fun. It's always exciting when I take sir's session. So I can assure you that when like having such a pretty good and basic knowledge. Yes. Okay. So yes, guys, one more question I just want to ask. How many of you are excited for more classes? How many of you want to learn more advanced than this? How many of you want to gain crazy knowledge in this NFTs and metaverse? And one more thing, how many of you want to make crazy money here? I'm just being honest. Yes, you can just quickly type yes or me in a chat box. I'll just go forward after that.